Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. The topic that I'm going to discuss is all about conference documents. Objectives, definition, different types of conferences, types of conference documents, documents that are commonly used in meetings, difference between a conference paper and a journal paper, difference between conference proceeding article to conference paper. So first, let me know what is conference documents. Conference papers refers to articles that are written with the goal of being accepted to a conference, typically an annual or biannual venue with a specific scope where you can present your results to the community, usually as an oral presentation, a poster presentation, or a table discussion. So like what you've seen in the picture, that is the example of table discussion. So what is annual? Annual is occurring once every year, and biannual occurring twice a year. Conference paper can be effective way to try out the new ideas, introduce your work to college, and hone your research question. We have also a conference proceeding. When we say conference proceeding is a collection of academic papers published in the context of an academic conference or workshop. Conference proceedings typically contain the contribution made by research at the conference. So conference proceedings is about a contribution na nanggagaling sa mga researchers at by conference. So, the two pictures is the example of conference proceeding. Different types of conferences. We have a symposium, seminar, colloquium, workshop. So what is symposium? Symposium is a conference or meeting to discuss a particular subject. Seminar, a conference or other meeting from discussion or training. Colloquium, an academic conference of seminar. Workshop, a meeting at which a group of people engage in intensive discussion and activity on a particular subject or project. So, I can say all of us is familiarized about the types of conferences. So, let's move on. Documents that are commonly used in meetings. So, when we conduct a meetings, we must need all of these. A agenda, attendance sheets, glossary of terms and acronyms, code of ethics or codes of conduct, previous minutes, taking notes minutes, attachment to minutes, presentation papers. So, what is agenda? Agenda is the meeting plan, has details of the name of the meeting, meeting date, time of meeting, and venue of meeting. So, that was the agenda mean. Attendance sheets shall be kept including the indication required by law. Glossary of terms and acronyms is a list of word and their meaning. A list of difficult, technical, or foreign terms with definition or translation. Code of ethics or code conduct, principles, values, standards, or rules of behavior that guide the decision, procedures, and system of an organization. Previous minutes. These are minutes from previous meeting and are brought into the meeting to be read out and confirmed. Taking notes minutes is the step towards preparing the minutes. Attachment to minutes. These documents will be brought into the meeting readout to the members, and this will have to be attached to the minutes. Presentation papers is a bright white quotes paper ideal for printing newsletter, flyers, reports, or special presentation containing photos or graphics. So, what is difference between a conference paper and a journal paper? Journal paper is a periodical publication that focuses on a certain discipline. It contains a number of peer-reviewed papers that generally considered credible and are very good source to cite from. While a conference paper, a conference on the other hand, is a place where scholars, researchers, professors, and academics gather to discuss research and developments in a certain field. So journal paper is focused on a certain discipline, while a conference paper is talk about a place where scholars, researchers, professors, and academics gather to discuss. So that's the difference between a conference paper and a journal paper. Next, what is difference between conference proceeding article to conference paper? A conference proceeding article is published in the proceeding of a conference, and the proceedings can be found online or in physical format. So, sa conference proceedings article is makikita siya sa online or in physical format, while a conference paper is presented at the conference but there is no published proceeding. So, sa conference papers, ay pinapakita ito sa conference pero no published proceeding po. So that's the difference between a conference proceeding article to conference paper. So that's all. Thank you.